Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, guys.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this episode all week.
Yeah, it's finally here. The descent into the bad place.
Yes.
I assumed from very early on in season one that we were going to eventually get here, simply because even when we thought they were in the good place, but the threat of the bad place sort of hanging
the
over
worst
it.
place, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
But the threat of the bad place kind of hanging over it. As at some point, it's for the stakes, it's gotta be made real as a threat. So
Yeah.
at some point, I think we're going to see it. Either they're being sent there, like in kind of like into the jaws, or
Sure.
or just right on the brink, whatever. But at some point, we're going to see it. Now this is different. It looks like they're
Very
just they're going through to traverse the bad place, and it's all four of them, which is not how I thought it would go early in season one. But it makes sense for where we are now.
Me neither. We talked about it in season one too. We're like, are we ever going to leave this place? But we didn't think it was going to be this early on,
Right?
because we're like, with 4 seasons, surely we'll just stay here the whole time.
Well, I thought they were eventually going to get here,
But like in a later season, in season two, it's a choice, and I want to see how they kind of get out of that. Are they going to return to a similar neighborhood? Like, what is this going to look like? Because I don't think this is going to be permanent. Obviously, we have two.
No, well, they're only going to the bad place to get to the judge. They're not going to stay.
We saw the neighborhood get collapsed.
Right. Yeah. So the neighborhood's definitely gone.
That's what
right,
I mean. Is
yeah.
how is
what's their next status going to be?
Or
right.
the neighborhood going to come back? I guess. So I'm very curious to see that. And how is this going to go? This isn't the finale. We got several episodes after
we
this.
still have like 4 episodes left here. Well, there's one thing we know from the show. It's that they will blow it up. They will do it in any episode they feel like. They will do it multiple times a season. And obviously they just did it.
They've got a great plan.
Yeah. I mean, the show's called The Good Place, but it's not The Good Place because The Good Place has completely been destroyed now. And so that seems like a place they're not going back to unless it's like
a reboot of some sort.
Yeah, a reboot or kind of like a simulation of like the trolley situation, where it's like go back to that good place and see if you can repeat becoming that. I'm just saying, there's no limits on what they can possibly do on this show. It's impossible.
It's absolutely impossible. And I'm okay with it because, like I said, the showrunner has got a plan for all 4 seasons.
Right.
So for us to just sit back and watch it, it's a delight. It really is.
Yeah, and plus it's great to be completely surprised.
I love it
all the time, and
week to week
with no limits on what that surprise is going to look like.
This isn't a finale. We're predicting the next season. No, we're predicting the next episode.
Yeah,
every single week.
Yeah. All we know is it looks like they're going into the bad place now.
Yeah,
and I am here for it.
A little worried for them.
Right, and I'm kind of curious. In the eyes of Michael Schur in this universe, what the bad place actually kind of looks like.
I know, right?
Because we've gotten little clues, lava monsters and lakes of fire and the traditional stuff that you're told when you're a kid going to Sunday school or whatever.
Yeah.
Or you'll watch, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. But I think it's probably going to be a lot more to it than that because that to me lacks cleverness, and that is something the show doesn't do.
I'm expecting it to kind of look like our world a little bit.
Yeah, right. I think it's going to be darker because I think if it looks too much like our world, it just kind of plays into what the good place was.
Well, so the neighborhood looks like some kind of paradise.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think this is going to be comically worse.
Yeah,
and again, I have no idea what that's going to look like.
I don't either.
All right, let's get rolling here.
Yes, if you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel. If you don't mind hitting the like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including The Good Place, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. So if you get done watching the YouTube edits and want to keep going, that's the place to do it. You will have to sync and watch along on your own Netflix or whatever. You'll only see and hear us for copyright purposes. We are also currently watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive.
Yes.
Rhonda, Diana, Jake, and Trent. Either new characters or fake identities for our 4 main characters, right?
Fake identities, probably.
Right. Jason's going to be Trent.
That's quite the shot. Very Spielberg-esque.
So it's like the train going into the dark. I like this.
Like the anti.
You all right there, Chief?
Yeah.
This plan is starting to feel completely
if we're just
insane.
going to go straight into headquarters,
This is
we might
the
not see
only
much
way to
beyond
get
the
to the
offices.
judge.
I'm afraid
Yeah,
so,
the
yes.
Okay,
The only things there are the
yeah.
judge's quarters, the accounting department, and the Janet warehouse.
I want to see the Janet warehouse.
The only way to get to the judge is through a port, which is smack dab in the middle of the main office at Bad Place headquarters. The chances of you being recognized are very small.
Forget this plan. I think we just hunk a Molotov cocktail and run through the portal.
I think we should go with Michael's plan.
One of the odds he throws one that works out. It's going to happen. Yeah.
Chekhov's cocktail.
Yeah.
Now, you're all going to need aliases.
Cool. I'm going to be Diana Tremaine. That was the name on my fake ID in high school.
Oh my god.
I shall be
like
Rhonda Mumps, and I work down at the hot dog factory.
You need to be more specific. There are 9
awesome
hot
accent,
dog
Eric.
torture departments.
I know what my secret identity is.
You cannot be Blake Bortles.
Fine. Then I'll be Jake.
Don't say Jordals.
Jordals.
Been knee deep in demons
You're
for like
dapper.
800 reboots now. Lying about who we are is second nature.
Not to him.
Not to Cheaty. It's a great suit too.
Yeah. How about he's a mute?
What if the judge won't even take our case at all because we lied to get there? Kant says that lying is always wrong. Those are our principles when
Isn't
you
it
pick
Kant
and
who got you in a
choose
bad
when you're
place
gonna
in the first
follow
place?
them.
Yeah.
I won't lie about who I am.
Just don't let him speak.
Don't let him speak.
Yeah.
Keep him in the back.
Janet, you need to get in character, too. Now, I know you look like a bad Janet, but can you act like one?
Bad Janet, can I have a glass of water?
No, I would never give you that, you.
Janet, what's that behind your back?
Nothing.
Give it to me.
It's a glass of water. And a backup glass. Oh, my.
Oh,
All trains today are delayed by 3 hours,
6 poster.
just like they are every day.
That's awesome.
It really is the bad place.
The Museum of Human Misery?
oh, yeah. Okay, it's a torture museum.
Hall of
Famous
Great
examples
Happiness.
of bad behavior and explanations of the torture they earned. It's the least horrifying room. It's the hall of low-grade crappiness. No one ever comes in here. Guys, if you do leave this room, you're gonna see things that will haunt you for eternity.
So don't leave the room, but they're going to.
Of course they are. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone, we got a lot of work to do. Why don't you set up the bar over by that wall?
Why don't you roll off your mom and do it yourself?
Still happy I can swear now, but everything else about this is very bad.
Her hair looks great, by the way. And
I
he
love-
looks great in glasses.
I love the whole aesthetic, you know?
Yeah.
I think I'll
I'll go with Tani. Chidi, go with Jason. That way Jason's
No, why don't you
unearned
put these two
confidence
together?
lets him do all the talking and you don't have to lie. Okay?
Come on,
Okay.
Diana.
No way! Trent! Is that you?
yeah, it's her
who
husband.
else could it be?
Come on, dap it out. I just joined a new department, toxic masculinity.
No,
Torture,
yeah.
internet
It's a new
trolls,
department,
frat
yeah.
dudes. Actually started a
Trent.
training program to prep for when the Girls Gone Wild dude gets here.
Don't get me wrong. I love shoving hot dogs into people, but once you've dogged every hoe, you just start to feel like you're repeating yourself.
Hi there, you big, stinky poop face guys. It's me, Good Janet.
Find out what this event is and how long it's gonna last.
I can't do that, Sean. It's illegal.
Oh, no. Guys, Michael says this is illegal. Oh, I rounded up some loyal friends and took matters into my own hands.
Relax, Mike. This will all be over soon.
Your neighborhood, our neighborhood, is being immortalized for its success. It's all gonna work out.
He's killing it.
You know the answer, dude. Lie your ass off. If Rhonda can do it, you can.
I will have contributed to someone's eternal torture because I disobeyed a basic Kantian moral principle. I'm gonna be sick.
A moral particularist, like me, I'm one now, I just decided, would say, there's no absolute rule. Life throws you curveballs, bro. And need I remind you, it was doing things your way that made you end up here.
How long is this stupid event supposed to last, anyway?
They're unveiling the exhibit in 10 minutes. Then everyone will get drunk and poke each other with hot sticks, and then it'll be over.
Well, because it's a tribute to their neighborhood. It's going to be them.
The 4 humans are not here.
Boy, oh boy.
Hey there, Mike.
Oh, hey, Lance. Looking good, buddy.
You
So
searched from the
Michael's cover
spastic
below
dentistry
now?
department
Think
down
so.
through disembowelment. You covered children's dance recitals through holiday weekend IKEA.
You really want to torture this dirtbag? You give him books. I'm serious.
I know it's wild, but, you know, sometimes you got to think outside the bun.
Sick Taco Bell wrap.
Very nice.
I don't know, man.
I found something very bad. We have to get out of here right now.
All right, everybody, gather around, gather around. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Residents
He's
of
kind of
neighborhood 12358W.
I can't decide anything. Or maybe I can. I can't decide. My stomach hurts.
I'm Jason Mendoza. Duh.
I gotta go. I got the job.
Let's go. That looks like my boy Trent.
And isn't that Rhonda Mumps?
There he is.
Yeah. It is gonna work.
Here, put the pins on your lapels.
You didn't give me a pin, man. I don't have one.
Okay, hang on. Hey, where's Jenny?
No time to wait for... Hey, guess what? I just solved the trolley problem. Remember? The actual solution is very simple. Sacrifice yourself.
What does that mean?
Look after the others. They need you.
No.
Step away from the portal! Goodbye.
No, wait!
I think actually kind of sad. I mean, he's going to get out of it somehow, but still. Wow.
Man.
Talk about a cliffhanger there, too.
No kidding. This is a great episode. This might be the funniest.
It was pretty solid.
Oh my God, Sean, when he just turns, I'm a naughty bee.
Yeah.
That really killed me. I don't know why.
His delivery, because he's usually so deadpan, and when he can break one of those off every once in a while, and it's so out of character for him, but not. It's
just
solid performance.
You can give him any line of dialogue, and he can sell it so well.
Like when he did "You're a jerk,"
Yeah.
I need to find out the actor's name because I've loved. He pops up in sitcoms a lot, and he's always good.
I feel like I've seen him in some movie, but
I'm sure.
It's not a comedy. It's like he's always just in like random roles. He's just a good character actor.
Yeah, absolutely, really, really solid character actor.
But yeah, this episode, like I said, it might have been the funniest. Seeing Dax Shepard was kind of cool.
Actually, yeah, and that was a perfect role for him too.
Yeah,
kind of reminded me of his Idiocracy character a little bit.
I have not seen Idiocracy in maybe 15 years.
Me neither. I just remember him. He's in it. But yeah, that was really, really solid. I like the fact that we didn't see any of the really bad stuff in the bad place yet. I still feel like we will at some point. They're obviously not out of the woods. I don't know what's going to happen with Michael, but I mean, clearly he's going to get out of it. We're not letting Ted Danson off the show halfway through.
No,
I have no idea how that's going to look, or what kind of bargain that's going to be. If the humans end up saving him somehow,
I wouldn't be surprised if the next episode we don't see him.
Yeah, for sure. Right, we might just be following those four.
Which I'm curious to see where they're going. Once again, another episode where we have to predict what's going to happen.
Well, I think that's it to get in front of the judge. They're going to end up in the judge's office and be in front of. I'm assuming they're going to be in front of the judge in this next one. Yeah. That's what the portal is.
I want to see who the judge is.
Right.
Or if it's even a character, if it's just like a disembodiment or something.
I'm assuming it's going to be some stunt casting because we've done so well with it before. On this show, they crushed the extra character casting every single time. So I'm assuming it's going to be a similar situation.
So
it may not be a name star, maybe like Sean, another one of that guy who's always good, someone who's worked with Michael Schur, over and over again.
I'll take that guy or that girl, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me whoever. This episode was great because there's just the little details behind it. Like now that they're in hell, they can actually curse,
right?
And you can tell they had some fun with it, right? Like, obviously they can't go too crazy. It's on TV, but like the things they did say, like Michael, that really sucks my tit. That was really funny. And even the Derek thing, and oh my God,
the chimes thing, yeah,
chimes like you,
yeah.
The Pirates of the Caribbean poster in the background. I loved this episode. I laughed the entire time. But it's also just great world building.
Oh, for sure.
I like that we actually got to spend more time in this
completely different place now.
Yeah, what do you even call that? It's not an office. It's more like a station almost.
It's definitely a station. Yeah,
and I want to see what this next set looks like because you can tell they had a lot of fun building this set for this episode.
Yeah, the world building is a lot of fun on this show. As far as like creating the lore kind of around the universe that they're building.
Yeah,
and I don't know what the judge's office is going to look like. I doubt it looks like it's too easy to expect a standard courtroom, obviously. Sure. So I'm not going to. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if it's something close to it. Just its own twist on it, right?
Sure.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Also, great special effects when they were like the animatronic robots.
Yeah, we haven't had too much in terms of like CGI since like early in season 1. I don't feel like. I guess the train a little bit.
The monsters.
But for the most part, we haven't gotten a lot of it. It's nice that when they do it, they really get it right though.
Yeah.
Which you don't often expect from a
sitcom. Space it out because your budget's probably not huge.
Sure. But to have that kind of attention to detail to it on a sitcom, it's like wow, and there are moments that this does better than some of the Marvel films do, as far as nailing the special effects.
You ain't lying. We were joking about the Mummy 2 yesterday. I mean,
right? Yeah,
this puts that to shame.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't mind at all if that composite Dwayne Johnson looking just like that shows up as the judge next episode.
That is my hell.
I would be ecstatic if really bad CGI Dwayne Johnson, Scorpion King, is the judge. All right, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.